Hey man, it's me, Kevin Smith. Welcome to the Grow Tent, everybody. You have found the best cannabis growing channel on YouTube, man. The place where we simplify the approach for you so everyone can learn how to grow. We make it so simple, even I can understand. So I'm going to listen and learn right now.
Woo! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Grow Tent. We got a great episode for you today. Let's move the hat up a little bit. We're getting a little bit of shadowing on the face there. Guys, we got a great episode for you today. Today we're going to be talking about the appropriate times to do the different kinds of training and if high stress training during flower can actually increase any of your output. And today we're going to talk about if this is true, not true, when the best time to do each of them is, and how to extrapolate the max. Extrapolate. I don't think I've ever used that word on a video before. On how to get the most out of your plant with the different training methods. So make sure you stick around. But first, guys, as always, it's the intro. You don't like this part? You can always skip it, but I wouldn't skip it today. Something really cool happening today. Guys, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, watch the full video, all that kind of stuff. If you had some really good luck with a certain cultivar this year or something you really like, put it in the comments. We might grow it. Just tell me what you guys have liked growing this year. I'm excited to see what everybody's growing. So put that in the comments below. Also, guys, we don't announce this very often. Generally, announcements like this are only for my membership page, which you can find over at WTTGT. My merch store is live, which means my t-shirts I design one time and one time only. And I usually have them for sale for about a week, and then I close down the store and you can never buy that design again. And I generally don't announce it to the public. My merch store is open. You can find it over at WTTGT. Go over there and check it out. So really, I can't express how good of a time it is right now, this week, to join the VIP program. You don't want to miss it. Something really cool, any merch orders over $30 do come with free gifts inside. I don't know what I would put in there, but it'll be free. There's free gifts in all orders over $30. All right, just throwing that out there. Okay, let's get today's episode started. Oh yeah, guys, real quick. Sorry, one real quick note. We've had a ton of people sign up for the membership page over at WTTGT. Guys, I do want to say you will get your access code in an email. If you don't get your access code in that email, sometimes it goes to spam, sometimes it just doesn't send it out. Send me an email at tothegrowtent@gmail.com. That's the number 2, thegrowtent. Actually, I'll just put it up right there. It's tothegrowtent@gmail.com. Thanks. And we're back, baby. It's drop week. GT is super excited. I don't know if you guys know this, but we've been going live every day this week for the entire month of February. We've either been going live or dropping a video. The video schedule's been just like normal every weekend, but so we've been going live 6 days a week, and then usually on Sundays, which is tomorrow. Today's Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. Well, I guess I would say happy Sunday to you all, because that's when you'll see this video. But happy Sunday to everybody. It's weird just saying happy Sunday and it's not Sunday, but you get it. We've been going live every day this week. So today is the 16th of the month, which means we're already halfway through the month of our month of going live or dropping content every single day. I can't believe we're already past the halfway point. But if you guys didn't know, you should come hang out. This week we will be going live every day, not today because we're dropping a video, but every day the rest of the week, we'll be going live between 6 or 6:30 p.m., probably around the 6:30 p.m. mark every single day this week. Last week it was 11:30. We went live every single day. So come check it out. Come hang out with us. Guys, the whole point of today's video is we're talking about, we got this is actually a question that I got during one of the lives. That's why I brought that up. This was a question that we got during one of the lives, and it was asking specifically about introducing high stress training in the later parts of flower. They were talking specifically in weeks 4, 5, and 6 about adding some kind of high stress training and whether it could increase yields. And it will actually have the exact opposite effect. It will actually it will slow down growth whenever you're introducing in that stage. So the time for high stress training is during veg. Veg is whenever you want to apply high stress training. Well, you can do low stress training, things like the wire ties where you tie the plant down to the side of the bucket. This is a yo-yo. This would be for holding things up. I was just trying to use a string. You would be things like low stress training where you use the zip ties or not the zip ties, the wire ties or pieces of string and just tie it down to the side. Would be stuff like that, or you could even introduce a scrog net that early if that's how you wanted to train. Nothing wrong with it. It'll work just fine. It is a form of low stress training. Or high stress training, which is things like topping, fimming, super cropping. Taking clones is actually an aggressive form of topping, as I like to say. But that low stress training and high stress training, you can do either one you want, any one you want, all throughout veg. There's no wrong choice. When you get into flower, as soon as you flip over to flower, the high stress aspect of it is done. For the first 3 weeks of the flower, though, you will be low stress training them if you have the scrog net up. You just want to keep your canopy even, but there's no more super cropping or topping or fimming trying to adjust the canopy height. This is all done just with bending the plant over, using like those clips, like those pre-made little clips where you can just run the branches through them. They are, they'll be shaped in different angles. Like, some of them will be like a 90-degree angle. Some of them will be at like a 60-degree angle. And you just run your branch through it and it holds it in place. It's like a way to super crop without having to high stress break the branch with your fingers. So you can do it either way whenever you're in veg, but when you get into flower, the first 3 weeks you're going to be just keeping your canopy nice and even through low stress training techniques. The plants don't respond very well whenever you try to introduce high stress training, because high stress training is just that. It's very high stress on the plant. That's where it got its name from. I know it's crazy. But they don't do very well whenever you try doing that in flower. In flower, they are very dedicated to doing one thing and one thing only. For the first 3 weeks, they stretch. Then week 4 is a transition week. And then week 5 through, sorry, people yell at me all the time about clicking the pin. And then weeks 5 through 7 are your main bulking weeks for your flower. If you are introducing breaks, that's what you would be doing if you were super cropping during those later weeks of flower. A lot of times the plant, instead of worrying about fixing the broken branch, a lot of times the plant will just deactivate it completely and concentrate on the rest of them. So it doesn't deal with those kind of high stress trainings because that's not what it's looking for. That's not what it's looking to do. The plant is more interested in bulking. So your biggest deal is there's no high stress training in flower. I mean, you accidentally drop a fan or something on your plant. That's honestly same as high stress training. You're breaking shit. So the biggest thing is low stress training, high stress training, veg, fine. Low stress training at the very beginning of flower, that's the acceptable method. There is no high stress training in the beginning of flower or in the middle of flower. There is no reason for super cropping, topping, or fimming anytime at the beginning of flower. You can literally just do this with those little clips or with a scrog net to keep your canopy controlled. There is no advantage to be gained high stress training later on in the flower cycle. It will get you nothing. I understand kind of like the motive behind it, higher stress, higher terpene profile, but it doesn't work like that with this. Anyway, sorry, dogs barking. Apologize. Guys, so I hope that clears this up. There's time for high stress training. When you go into flower, it is not the time. All right. I hope everybody has a fantastic week. If you have any other questions, you can always message me at 2thegrowtent@gmail.com. That's the number 2thegrowtent@gmail.com.